Who the hell is he? What's your name?
What's your name?
My name King. You know it and your mama know it.
If you show somebody paperwork and the person who questioned my paperwork still...
The drama surrounding King Harris and Boosie Badazz has turned into one of hip-hop's most personal feuds. A mix of old grudges, family pride, and the streets coming back to haunt their legacies. It all kicked off when Boosie accused T.I. of being a rat, saying Tip cooperated with law enforcement to get out of trouble, even claiming he pinned something on his late cousin. In Boosie's eyes, that made him a snitch, no exceptions. He didn't just throw the word around, he said it on VladTV for the world to hear, setting off a storm that would ripple through both rappers' families. T.I. wasted no time firing back. He said Boosie twisted up the whole story, claiming the confession Boosie was referencing came from a hypothetical conversation, not real paperwork. He even offered to show documents proving he'd never cooperated with the police. Tip wasn't backing down. He called out the hypocrisy of Boosie checking him when rumors about Boosie's own cooperation had circled for years. The tension boiled, and their long-awaited joint album was scrapped before it even dropped. For a brief moment, Boosie backtracked, saying he might have spoken too soon without seeing the paperwork first. But then he flipped the script again, claiming he had a snitch tape that confirmed T.I.'s guilt. And this time, he dragged King Harris, T.I.'s son, into the mess, labeling him a loudmouth clout chaser just like his father. That hit a nerve. King wasn't having it. The young rapper shot back, refusing to let anyone disrespect his name or his pops. He wasn't about to let the rat word slide. But Boosie knew where to hit hardest. He started pulling up King's past, like that 2024 arrest when he nearly crashed into a police car with weed in his ride, a loaded gun, and an old warrant hanging over him. Suddenly, King's tough guy image looked like it was catching up to him for real. The report said he could be staring down a possible 5-year sentence. And while Boosie painted him as just another spoiled rich kid trying to play gangster, T.I. had already seen it coming. Back in 2022, Tip warned the world he told King point blank, if he kept that behavior up, he was headed straight to prison. He said it wasn't something he could fix, only his son could change his path. But to Boosie, that concerned father talk sounded fake. He accused T.I. of enabling King's arrogance, of teaching him to look down on people instead of humbling him. The internet started agreeing, especially after that viral Waffle House incident.
They don't have shit figured out yet. He might meet a woman, anything at 16, and fall in love with her.
King was only 17, getting into a heated argument with workers, flexing his money and disrespecting people just trying to do their jobs. Instead of correcting him, T.I. defended his son, claiming folks were just jealous of his success and needed to respect his lifestyle. That defense didn't sit well with fans. Social media lit up with comments calling T.I. a failed parent and saying King's behavior reflected his father's attitude. Meanwhile, Boosie wasn't exactly in a position to judge. His own son, T.I. Raw, had just been arrested in Atlanta for illegal firearms possession, including a Glock with a switch. Reports said he tried to run from police before being caught with several serious gun charges. Folks were quick to call Boosie out for hypocrisy. They said he had no right to criticize T.I.'s parenting when his own household wasn't in order. Some even claimed his son had snitched on him in an earlier case, which Boosie allegedly took the blame for to protect him. If that's true, the irony couldn't be louder. But this feud isn't just about two fathers or their sons getting in trouble. It's about pride and old wounds. The bad blood between Boosie and T.I. goes way back, long before the rat accusations. It started years ago when Boosie went off about Dwayne Wade's daughter Zaya, saying Wade was making a mistake supporting her transition. The internet erupted, calling Boosie transphobic, and one of the loudest voices to check him was T.I., who told him to stay out of other people's families. That was the spark. Ever since then, Boosie's had it out for Tip, throwing shade every chance he got, from gun cases to parenting digs to snitch rumors. Every time T.I. or King made headlines, Boosie was right there ready to pour gasoline on the fire. Now, the feud has spiraled into something deeper, a generational grudge. King Harris isn't just defending himself, he's defending his father's legacy. Every insult from Boosie is a reminder that in the rap game, perception is power. Being called a rat is career death in certain circles, and being called soft in the streets is just as bad. For King, it's personal. For Boosie, it's strategic. For T.I., it's legacy. And as for the fans, they're split right down the middle. Some say Boosie's just speaking the truth no one else wants to say. Others think he's bitter, obsessed with tearing T.I. down instead of cleaning his own house. But one thing's clear, the fight's gotten way bigger than music. It's about reputation, respect, and the next generation's reflection of old mistakes. So what's next? Will King finally slow down and prove he's more than a headline? Or will he crash under the weight of his father's shadow? Is Boosie truly exposing the truth? Or is this all just another move in his long-running war with T.I.? Drop your thoughts below. And if you're locked in with the realest stories in hip-hop, hit that like button, subscribe, and stay tuned. This feud's just getting started.